Friday, February 24th, 4:49. Got a message.
Enter your password. Then you have one new voice message. First voice message.
Hi, Josh. This is Blake Cushing with the Vermont State Police. You need to call me back at 802-773-9101, or you need to call Trooper Aaron McNeil at the same phone number. It's in regard to your restraining order. Right now you're in violation, and we need to clarify what's going on. Give me a call back, 802-773-9101. Bye.
End of message. To erase this message, press 7.
Hey, Josh.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing today?
Alright, I guess.
Hey, the other day you got served, or last night you got served with a restraining order?
Yep.
You took stuff out of that safe?
Yeah, I got my medical records and my lawyer paperwork.
Well, it doesn't, just so you know, I'm not going to charge you, but you need to bring everything back to the barracks. Where are you now?
I'll leave and work shortly.
Okay, where is all that stuff?
It's probably in the back somewhere.
Back of what? Your car?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to bring your stuff. What time can you be at the Rutland Barracks?
I don't know. It's freezing rain right now.
I understand it, so I'm asking you from work how long you think it's going to take you to get to the Rutland Barracks?
I don't know. Depends on how many cars are off the road, I guess.
Okay, so let's go for, you leave work at 5?
Probably not. What time is it? 4:30?
So it's 4:50 now. What time did you get out of work?
I just barely left, but
Okay,
I'm
so
calling
you're in
you.
your car driving now?
No, I'm going to be like an hour before I get to Rutland.
Okay, so you need to bring all that paperwork here at the barracks by 6:30.
Alright.
Okay? And right now you're in violation of the order because I'm telling you you're in violation of the order, so we can arrest you and lodge you in jail. So after 6:30, if you're not here, every single piece of paperwork that doesn't belong to you, that
Well,
belongs to
I got a
her.
question about that.
Listen, I don't care if you have a question or not, Josh. Every single piece of paperwork and folder, every object, every content that came out of that safe needs to be brought to the Rutland Barracks by 6:30. You failed to do so, I will come find you and arrest you. Okay? Then I'll put you in jail, and it's Friday. That means you will not get out till Monday at the earliest. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. The reason why is that order said all contents. So that's what has to happen. You should never have been able to reach into the safe in the first place. Okay? So there'll be a trooper here called Trooper McNeil. He was there last night. Trooper Todd should be here too. That's who you need to turn all the stuff over to by 6:30. You understand?
What stuff? The documents for her?
All contents that were in that safe have to be turned over to the police. Then, when the police get all the contents, if there's something you want out of those contents, you can ask them. And then if they know for 100% it belongs to you, they can give you those paperwork. If there's any question at all, that's what you bring to court when you go to court on the 9th, I believe. Those paperwork you bring up, I need X, Y, and Z, she has them, and you tell the judge why you need them, and then the judge makes her decision.
Alright. Half of them are in my name, like bank accounts and everything.
Sure, David, and listen, if they're all in your name, and you want to tell that to the officers when they get here, you can ask them, and they will give them back to you. If there's a question about who owns what, it's going to go to a judge. Do you understand? So if there's no question that, say, it's your passport,
Yeah.
There's no question that if it's, I don't know, a deed to something and both names are on the deed, it's going to stay with her because it came out of the safe.
Yeah.
You keep anything that was supposedly in that safe, and we get a sworn statement from her saying that it was in that safe, you're in violation.
All right.
Okay? And I'm not saying that's what she's doing. She just wants all her paperwork back, so that's where we're at. But I'm just trying to tell you that she can't really be wrong in this anymore because the judge ordered it. You have a huge burden on you. So I'm recommending, or I'm not more than recommending, but I'll tell you it's in your best interest to bring everything back and then get your stuff out of it.
All right.
Because I don't want you to be found with a piece of paperwork that doesn't belong to you, then you go to jail for it.
Yeah.
Over a piece of paper, right?
Sure.
Okay. So 6:30 at the Rutland Barracks. You know where the Rutland Barracks is?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So 6:30 at the Rutland Barracks.
Yep.
All right. See you then.
Right.
Bye.
Joshua Norton is here on a case which has been assigned docket number 487-3-12 RDCR. It's a two-count violation of an abuse prevention order. The court has reviewed the affidavit, has found probable cause, and the court also has in front of it another older case, which is 866-6-11 RDCR, which apparently is a DUI case. Mr. Norton had originally been represented in this case by attorney Kevin Volz. Attorney Volz filed, there was a hearing scheduled for January 19th, at which was supposed to be a pretrial conference. Apparently, Mr. Norton did not appear at that. Attorney Volz was granted permission to withdraw.
January 19th?
January 19th of 2012.
Yeah, I was there.
All right. Okay, well, I apologize. I might have read this differently. So the order was that either you hire an attorney by February 21st or be deemed to be representing yourself. So that case is also out there. What we do have this morning is an application for appointment of counsel. Apparently Mr. Norton does have some income, but the court is willing to appoint counsel, and we'll make that appointment subject to a $389 copay. and I'm willing to make that appointment in both cases if that's what Mr. Norton would like.
Do you want alternative for the DUI case?
Sure.
So Judge, in speaking with Mr. Norton, would push for the public defender to be appointed in the DUI case that you spoke about.
Yeah, I'll certainly make it in the new case because that was the application, but I'll extend it to the other case as well if that's his request.
Okay. So in
It
regards
sounds
to,
like it is, so we'll do that. Okay, thank you.
So in regards to docket 487-3-12, Judge, we acknowledge receipt of information affidavit with the reading waiving that 5 rights. Waive the 24-hour rule. Enter pleas of not guilty to both counts. As far as the condition of release being requested, we would enter no objection. We would just offer a correction to the court. The first individual named in condition 14, looking through the information in the affidavit, it doesn't match. I believe the name should be Mariano.
An M instead of a J?
Correct, Judge.
Okay. So we will any query by the state will impose those conditions?
No.
Okay. All right. So we will impose those conditions, Mr. Norton, and release you on them. As you've been sitting here this morning, you've seen some people who violated these conditions and ended up getting arrested and coming back in here today. So there is a no contact order, and the court expects you to abide by it and make sure you do, okay? So that will be the, I guess we got the not guilty please enter and all of that taken care of. So we're all set to go then.
And if we could
Just to be sure, Mr. Norton was representing himself on the DUI after Attorney Volz was relieved of the case. Mr. Norton has been calling me directly, and I just think he needs to understand that I can't speak to him directly about either case at this point once Ms. Mel has been assigned. And I just want that to be clear.
Okay.
Yeah, I got all that information.
All right.
and that's clear, Judge.
All right. Thank you for pointing that out. It's for clarification. Thank you. be deemed to be representing yourself as of February 21st. Okay?
As
Okay.
far as like an investigation goes, with all due respect, it doesn't seem like the state police actually are investigating their own case. How do I get information on that?
That's what you got to talk to a lawyer about.
I think the problem here is, it looks like Mr. Norton has a civil claim, and he's trying to have the state investigate a civil claim, and that's not really what we do.
The problem is my evidence was tampered with to cover up injuries, and audio was tampered with.
Once again,
I have pictures of injuries
Okay.
that happened in his car.
All right.
After I paid my second
I
complaint.
can't give you legal advice. It's just not allowed to do that. So, okay? All right. Thank you.
The fact that the case actually has a civil nature to the side, which they alleged mental health, which they're using to stall out the production of evidence. The lawyer's had a case for 2 years and hasn't even been able to establish evidence on the state's behalf, you know. Yeah, well, that seems to be a problem because, like I said, currently they're in possession of my personal property. They seized assets and everything else.
I'm sorry I'm not in a better position to help you. But thanks for calling.
Wow. I was wondering, can you recommend anyone who could?
I don't offhand. No.
So it cost $5,000, huh?
Yeah, that'd be a starter. Yeah. You're talking about a DWI, you're talking about a competency hearing, you're calling out a lot of work.
Well, I'm well aware of that, but it's a state conflict case being dragged out by the state unnecessarily.
But that doesn't help me in my time and paying my staff. Okay, sir.
All right.
Take care.